Okay, next. Sorry, these are too hard for you guys. All right, now in this position from the Shirov game with the American Zherebukh, also Ukraine, I think, also mispronouncing. He was a student or is a student, and Webster, St. Louis University, who knows. And this position's better for white, but it's very messy. And when I showed this position to Ronaldo, the soccer player, he didn't like it. And I said, why don't you like this position? And Ronaldo said, because it's messy. Ibrahimovic had no comment. Now, Shirov, irrespective of the soccer players, decided to bring it home. And Shirov made a move the engine does not like. It's the most obvious move to me. Rook D1. Rook's no good here. It's open file. And the engine's like, it's no good. Now, it still says that white's better, but not as much. And the point of Rook D1, other than the strategical Rook's no good on the side, put in the center, specifically, he wants to play Rook D4, hit the queen, hit this. He's hitting this, double up on the bubble up later, and so forth. Now, Zherebukh must have not liked Rook D4, so he stopped it, much to his detriment. And this is called having tunnel vision. Your opponent makes a move, you stare at the move, you meet the move with something, but you forget about something else. And this is common with low-rated players, not as common with Zherebukh. But truth hurts. Sometimes you blunder. And he made the worst move on the board. And if you say, oh, did he play this? Like you're making a joke. That move is better than what he played. This move is better than what he played. This is better than what he played. This is better than what he played. Every move you can think of where you're like making a joke, playing bad on purpose, his move is worse. You can't make a worse move. It's the worst move in the position. That's what he did. It's not easy to do. It's not. If I said find the worst move, most of you couldn't do it, even though that's your forte. Yeah. Any move you suggest is better than the move that was played, unless you suggest the move that was played. Then you're right. Queen B1 is equivalent to what he did. It's exactly as good. King G8 is much better than what he did. King G8 exclam. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he played E5 because he wanted to stop Rook D4. Notice the queen is defending the pawn because I said so. And after here, Queen E6 is annoying. After Queen E6, I can't even complete the sentence. Like Peter's here, luckily. Peter, imagine what Zherebukh was thinking when Queen E6 was played. He's like, am I rated 1,000? And then 1,000 player walked up to him and said, dude, don't insult me. What the hell? Yeah, if Peter did that, I mean, he'd have to move and change his name because Dominique would be following him, asking him about that E5 move. So he'd be like, all right, I'm going to change my name. Yeah. E5, Queen E6 check. This is the World Cup. This is a slow tournament. What? I've never been so angry. That's the worst move I've ever seen anybody make ever. And it's move 23 he played it. He wasn't in time trouble. So he's not in time trouble. He's 2650 FIDE, and he makes the worst legal move on the board, hanging mate. You don't get those kind of ratings when you make moves like that. So it's really rare. Yeah. Ridiculous. Yeah. I guess move 23. If he's in time trouble, move 23, he should play faster. Yeah, frankly, terrible. Yeah, it was a mouse slip, even though they're playing in real life. That's right. Still was a mouse slip. Yeah, E5 Kasparov. All right, let me get some more coffee. Well, that depends on traffic. Yeah, so we have to, the restaurant is at 6.
Okay.
So I don't know what you think. You know, it's the one you suggested.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, so let me show Karen, because she doesn't know about this. All right. These games were all played today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello.
This position's super complicated. See how both kings are walking up the board? Recommended by Kramnik in the no castling chess.
All right, let me just look for a second.
So this position's crazy like Fox News. White's down a pawn. Black has this passed pawn. Both kings are stupid. It's Black's move.
Hey, Rufus Blunder. Hey,
Thanks, Rufus Blunder. In this position, which was played like 4 hours ago.
Joanna Trask.
4 hours ago. Zherebukh made the worst legal move.
All right. I'm focused.
So what?
The worst legal move?
He made the worst legal move in the position. There's no move that's worse. No move. You can't find a worse move. You can't. Impossible.
So you're wanting me to find the worst move on the board?
You could try, but you won't. Like, for example, let me tell you how bad it is. This is much better than what he did.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot better. That's a million times better.
Really?
Yeah.
Um.
Thanks, C.L. Smith. Thanks, Rufus Blunder. It's Karen. Thanks for the 9 cents.
Yeah, I don't know. You're going to have to tell me.
Okay. I'm going to show you the move he played, then you show me the refutation.
All right.
He played E5. And the reason was White just played Rook D1, so White probably wants to go here. Probably. And he's like, all right, I'll stop that. And then he resigned after the next move. White's a play and win. White has one move that wins, but it really wins. It's the winningest. And I showed this position to Charlie Sheen, and without even thinking, you know what he said?
Winning.
Winning. Yeah. Shocking. Then I showed it to Martin Sheen, and I said, what do you think? And he said, Ben, I can save you a lot of money on your prescriptions. And I was like, what?
Hang on a minute.
Thanks to the 3XK.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Queen E6.
Yeah.
But that was hard for me to see.
Big money.
Apparently hard for him to
$10.
see too.
Thanks, Island.
Yeah, I found it.
Islandification. Fewer ads. Become a member. Subscribe.
Oh.
So in this position, notice how the queen's defending the pawn, and then it's not defending E6 anymore. Yeah. So after here, which he didn't do, Shirov has the pleasant choice of mate in 1. Or he could play queen takes rook, which is even more brutal than knight f8 and keep taking stuff and then mate him. Harsh. Zherebukh's like one of the top 150 players in the world. He's like top 10 in the U.S. and he goes here. America. Playing the U.S. Championship. Yeah. Yeah, if Karen played E5 and her opponent did that, she'd be like, what? Rawr, mad. Yeah. Now you have to understand, when you're that good at chess and you make a move that bad, it like never happens in a slow game. So when it does, I mean, I can't, what? Like, for example, if you were an NBA player and you shot an air ball at the free throw line, that's much better than playing E5. I'm trying to find an equivalent. Like, I don't even know what an equivalent is in sports where you would compare it to playing E5.
I
guess scoring your own goal in soccer, but that's, like you kick it in your own goal by accident.
Was he in time trouble?
I mean, he could have been, but it's move 23.
Oh.
I mean, so he could have been, but also there's an increment. Yeah, terrible.
That's pretty strange.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually hard for me to see that, but I'm not a top player. What's everybody doing today?
Oh, yeah, own goals happen all the time. By the way, let me tell you something I saw. It was, it's like on ESPN or something, like highlights. It wasn't, like a super good teams. It was, if I gave them a rating in soccer, probably like 1,700. It wasn't professional teams in Europe. On the kickoff of the game, where the ball's in the middle, he scored. Usually they just kick it back to their teammate. He kicked it, and the goalkeeper was out of the goal, and he kicked it perfect, and the goalkeeper couldn't stop it.
Okay.
Very embarrassing.
Wow.
Yeah, it probably happens once every 5 years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, go to the internets and look that up.
Oh, you're trying to avoid work, Joanna? I was trying to, but I wasn't successful. McJurgle says, my local chess club is reopening. Yay.
Yeah.
Yaroslav's birthday.
I
He's
said
probably
sports, not hockey.
drunk or hung over.
Yeah, thinking's not your strong suit, Depillion. Yeah. All right.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, do Americans watch soccer? I thought they just play baseball. They're ridiculous. Am I playing baseball now? Okay. All right.